Time with Emma, and also welcome to my Throwback Thursday challenge. And I'm so super excited because this is the first time I'll actually be showcasing all of my fabulous designers. I actually have 8 designers, so I split them up into 2 teams. So I'll be having 4 with me on this week Throwback Thursday challenges, and then I'll have the next 4 doing special projects. Like we're going to be alternating weeks, so it won't be too much for everybody. So anyhow, you'll be seeing my designers here on my post. So if you're watching over at YouTube, why don't you go ahead and head on to my blog and check out their awesome cards that they made for this challenge. And I will have a link to all of their blogs for you to go visit them and follow them because they're so talented. You don't want to miss anything. Okay, so, oh my God, I was so really happy to see so many people do the challenge from last week. And let me tell you, so many cute entries. Now, there was like I believe there was close to 140. So I couldn't comment on every single one of them. There was a lot, and it would take me a really long time to comment on all of them. But just so you'll know, for now on, my design team, they're going to help me out. They're going to be helping me comment on all of the on the challenges, so it won't be so much for me. So we're going to kind of split it up. But just because I don't comment on your project doesn't mean that I'm not looking at it, because trust me, I looked at every single one that was entered, and can I tell you, everybody did an awesome job. Okay, so with that said, at the bottom of this post, I had, of course, I couldn't choose it because it's so hard for me to choose. There's so many talented people out there. Random.org chose a winner. And thanks to Custom Crops, they sponsored this challenge, and one lucky winner is going to win the brand new, actually it wasn't this release, but it was the last release of the Nate's ABCs cartridge. So one lucky winner will get that. So if you want to know if you were the winner, go ahead and head on over to my blog and look at the bottom of this post and see if you were that lucky winner. Okay, so now on to this challenge. For this week's challenge, I am challenging everybody to use either the everyday paper dolls or the paper doll dress up, if you own any of those 2. Okay, if you don't, another element I want you, beside using this cartridge, either of these 2 cartridges, I want everybody to incorporate some kind of embossing on your card. It could be either heat embossing, dry embossing, and it could be a project of your choice. Anything you want, but as long as it has embossing on it somewhere on your card. And like I said, if you do own any of these 2 cartridges, either everyday paper doll or paper doll dress up, I encourage you to use those. Okay, so for my card, I chose to use the everyday paper dolls, and I am using this adorable little girl here on page 31. So I'm going to show you how I made this card using my Gypsy. You know, I use my Gypsy for everything. I love this thing. It holds a close place near my heart. I love this Gypsy. So anyhow, it's a super simple card. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I designed it right now. Okay, so I'm starting again with layer 2, and I got this rectangle shape. I actually got this from the George cartridge, okay? And I got it just so I could show you how I designed it on here. It is sized at 4.80, but of course if you don't have a Gypsy, you could size it at 5 inches, however size you want to cut your little girl at. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down there, and I'm going to click on my Advanced tab, and then I'm going to use my copy feature, which is right here. And I'm going to scooch this on up right about so, and I'm going to use my little arrows here to move it down a tad. And what I want to do is make sure I weld this together, because this is obviously going to be a shaped card. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my basic and group them both together. Click on my advance and make sure that's yellow, that it's turned on, and that's your welding feature right there. We're going to eyeball it, and if you see closely here, let me zoom in for you there. If you see it, you see how it's welded perfectly, how the center is all gray. Anything that's gray is not going to cut out. So that's where I'll be scoring the card to fold it, okay? So that's how I have the base of my card. So I'm going to go ahead and design my card around this, okay? So let's go ahead and go to layer 1. What I did here was I got another, let me move this over. I got another, I turned on, you see how I turned on that eyeball on page 2? Because I wanted you to be able to see it so I could, you know, design it on top of that card. So what I did was I got another rectangle, and this is sized at 4.41, but of course if you don't have a gypsy, you could go ahead and size it at 4 3/4, since the card base would be, you would size it at 5 if you didn't have a gypsy. I went ahead and that's where that's going to layer on top of that. And what I did, I got this cute little girl. Actually, it's just the body so far. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure the little face is hidden. And as you could see through it. You could see it had the eyebrows, the eyes, and the mouth. I hid that because we're going to use a brand new Peachy Keen face set. I cannot wait to show you that. So anyways, so that's my little body. And I sized my body at 3 inches. She is going to go right there. And then I got the cute little dew. Her dew, of course, is going to layer on top of her, on her head. Her shoesies. And her cute little top. I had a problem with this last night. Thank God I was on the phone with Nikki. She helped me out with some colors. I was lost. Okay, and then this one here is really cute because this is going to be her scarf. Let me scooch that over. So, her scarf here is just going to go, of course, on her neck. Okay, so it doesn't look like much here, but when I show you how I put her together, it'll make more sense, okay? So let's go ahead and I'll show you how I put her all together. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you these adorable, super adorable faces. This is called the Wide-Eyed Kids Face Assortment. Can I just tell you, I think I have a brand new, all of Peachy Keen's are my favorite. And remember I told you my all-time favorite, if you just need one set, would be the Everyday Character Faces. I don't know, I think this may kind of lean me more toward this because I still love, and I will always love my Everyday Character Faces, but these are so super cute. Also, they even have one where it's crying. Isn't that so cute? So anyways, this is what I use for my face. And for my sentiment, I used my, from my new stamp line, Mom You Rock. And I chose the one sentiment that says, let's see, which one did I use? World's Greatest Mom. And what I did was I used this punch here from Stampin' Up. I stamped it on the paper, and I only stamped it, when I punched it out, the stamp is only shown at the bottom, and what I did was I cut it. And you'll see when I show you the card, because I figured that's how it would fit perfectly in there. And here goes my card right here. Okay, so what I did for this was I got some brown chocolate chip cardstock. So basically everything how I showed you how I designed it. My gypsy, chocolate chip cardstock, my craft. Everything is from Paper Tray Ink except for the paper. That's Jelly Bean Soup, the polka dot, and that is my favorite line of paper. I love a lot of lines, but that's my super favorite because it has a lot of polka dots. So that's basically it. Twine is from twinery.com. Button is also from Paper Tray Ink. And this is how the punch looks after I trimmed it down and I stamped World's Greatest Mom. Isn't that so super cute? Super easy project today. Okay, everybody, so I would love for everybody to play along. This will run for 2 weeks. Like I said, I don't do them weekly anymore. It got a little too much, so I do it bi-weekly now. And just remember, use any of the paper doll cartridges. Incorporate some embossing like I did right here. This is my embossing portion of it. I got the polka dot and used my Cuttlebug, ran it through my Cuttlebug, and embossed it through. Came out so super cute. But isn't that face way too precious? So cute. You just want to hug her. She's so adorable. So anyways, that's my card for today, everybody. Don't forget, visit my design team members' blogs, show them some love, and you're going to really, I hope you enjoy their cards just as much as I do. They did an awesome job. I love my design team. So huge shout out to you. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody, and I'm looking forward to see all of your awesome embossed paper doll projects. Bye-bye.